Zhao Lusi was outing with her friends in Seoul. Zhao Lusi was recently spotted enjoying an outing with her friends in Seoul, South Korea, and this single event has captured the attention of fans worldwide. What might appear on the surface as just a simple friendly hangout has now turned into a massive topic of discussion online. From photos being shared, to theories circulating, to fans analyzing every single detail, Zhao Lusi's time with her friends has become the latest trending moment. And in today's video, we are going to unpack everything, why this outing is such a big deal, what it might mean for her career, her personal life, and of course, the way fans are reacting. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because as always with Zhao Lusi, things are never as simple as they seem. It all began when fans in Seoul reported spotting Zhao Lusi walking through the streets with a small group of friends. She was dressed comfortably in a casual yet stylish outfit, her smile lighting up the evening as she laughed and chatted freely. For many people, it was the most natural thing in the world, a young actress enjoying her free time with people close to her. But because Zhao Lusi is no ordinary person, the internet immediately went into overdrive. One of the first things people noticed was how relaxed she looked. Zhao Lusi has had a very busy schedule these past few years, with one drama after another, endorsements, brand deals, and public appearances. To see her in such a carefree and happy state, just wandering Seoul with her friends, instantly warmed the hearts of fans. For them, fans began piecing together possible answers. Some suggested she was in Seoul for a mix of work and play. After all, many Chinese actors have been expanding their popularity into South Korea. Seoul is home to powerful entertainment companies, luxury brands, and industry insiders. Others, however, believe it's purely personal. Zhao Lusi has always made it clear how much she values relationships, whether with family or with friends. This outing, in their eyes, was her way of cherishing those bonds. After all, with her intense schedule, moments like this don't come often. But let's be honest, in the world of celebrity culture, nothing remains private for long. The photos that emerged from her Seoul outing sparked hundreds of different theories. Who were the friends with her? Were they just ordinary close companions? Or were some of them industry people, fellow actors, or even rumored partners? The internet thrives on speculation, and Zhao Lusi's situation was no exception. Some fans even went as far as comparing the faces of her companions with past acquaintances. Was that person an old school friend? Was another one a stylist or manager? Or maybe even someone connected to a new project? Every single frame of the photos and videos was analyzed to find clues. And then came the deeper question, why Seoul? Why not stay in China or travel elsewhere? Fans started digging into past interviews where Zhao Lusi mentioned that she enjoys exploring new cultures and cities. She has often spoken about wanting to experience the world beyond her busy filming schedule. Could this outing simply, but some still hold on to the theory that it might be tied to something bigger? The timing, according to them, is too coincidental. Rumors have already been swirling about Zhao Lusi preparing for a major announcement. Now, let's talk about the reactions because they have been absolutely priceless. On one hand, you have fans who are simply delighted to see her happy. They're leaving comments like, "She looks so free and glowing, and I love how Zhao Lusi still finds time to just hang out with friends." On the other hand, you have fans who cannot stop theorizing. Comments like, "Who are these friends? And why Seoul of all places?" dominate discussion threads. Some even believe the outing was intentionally made public, a subtle way for Zhao Lusi to let the world know she's in Korea for something bigger. Interestingly, Korean fans have also started chiming in. Because Zhao Lusi's dramas are popular in Korea, many locals were thrilled to spot her out in the open. For them, it was surreal to see her casually walking in their city, without the barriers of screens or stage lights. Some eyewitnesses even said she was incredibly warm and friendly. But here's where things get even more fascinating. People began to notice patterns. This isn't the first time Zhao Lusi has been spotted in Korea. She's been linked to Seoul before. Fans also pointed out the restaurant and shops she visited during her outing. These weren't random choices. She and her friends reportedly went to trendy hotspots, places popular among celebrities, influencers, and young creatives. That only adds fuel to the fire. Because if Zhao Lusi wanted to stay completely under the radar, she could have chosen quieter, less recognizable spots. And this is where the theories go even deeper. Some say Zhao Lusi's Seoul outing could be connected to a future drama collaboration. Imagine Zhao Lusi starring in a project that bridges Chinese and Korean entertainment. The idea has fans buzzing with excitement. Others think it might be related to endorsements. But of course, there's also the simplest explanation that Zhao Lusi was just living her life. At the end of the day, she is human, and humans need friendship, laughter, and freedom. For all her fame and success, Zhao Lusi has always shown that she values ordinary joys. Maybe her Seoul outing was nothing more than that. Regardless of which theory you believe, one thing is clear: Zhao Lusi has the world talking once again. A simple outing with friends has turned into a global headline, showing just how powerful her influence is. She doesn't need to make a statement. She doesn't need to post anything herself. So what does this all mean for the future? Well, if history has taught us anything, it's that Zhao Lusi never does anything without reason. Whether it's intentional or not, her Seoul outing has set the stage for bigger conversations. Fans are watching closely, waiting to see if she will announce something in the coming weeks. And that in itself might be the most important takeaway. Because in an industry filled with pressure, expectations, and endless schedules, moments like these are rare treasures. For Zhao Lusi to allow herself that freedom, and for fans to witness it, is something worth celebrating. So now, the big question remains: was Zhao Lusi's outing in Seoul just a friendly hangout? Or is it tied to something much bigger? Is she simply enjoying her life? Or is she quietly preparing to surprise the world with her next big move? Only time will tell. But one thing we know for sure, with Zhao Lusi, even the smallest moment can turn into the biggest story. And that's exactly why fans will keep watching, waiting, and supporting her, no matter where she goes. Because with Zhao Lusi, nothing is ever ordinary. Even a simple outing with friends in Seoul becomes headline news, a source of joy, speculation, and endless excitement. And trust me, the best is still yet to come.